make a wonderful recipe for molasses cookies, which are allergy friendly.
Yes.
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 Okay.
So let's get started. So this
and they're so cute. They're
they
pretty.
Great?
Well, I like cookies that crack like that.
And you know, it's funny, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, but you notice how the sugar glistens a little more. I have a little tip that I have my children throw water on at the end, and it kind of makes it glisten a little more instead of just a standard sugar.
Okay.
So this is 2.5 cups of flour, and I love to sift through a whisk because it's so much easier than kind of doing a sifter.
Eighth of a teaspoon of salt.
Yes, and then we have a teaspoon of ginger. Add a little more ginger if you like it a little more spicy.
So that's ground ginger.
That's ground ginger, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 2 teaspoons of baking soda.
Baking soda. Okay.
Yes. And again, add a little more spice. This is cloves you're putting in, if you like it a little spicier. My kids don't.
And what kind of molasses do you use? So
I use the Grandma's Robust Molasses, which is fabulous.
Oh,
so
dairy?
this is dairy-free shortening, and you know.
I want to see what that is.
Now this is Earth Balance. It's vegan, so it's dairy, egg, and nut-free. Spectrum is a wonderful choice if you have soy allergies, but it's a fabulous organic shortening.
Okay. And so what's it made out of?
Well, let's see here.
It's made oil blend.
Natural
palm,
oil blend.
soy,
all the good oils.
canola, and olive.
The healthy oils.
Okay.
So that's fabulous stuff. So this is 3/4 cup of shortening. So that's already mixed up. Let's throw in a cup of packed light brown sugar.
Okay.
Let's see. And we're just going to kind of fluff that up a little. Now I know you do this. You like to spray your dish with
well, you have to watch out though.
Right, and so I love to use just a brand, I think it's Pam.
But you can just use this.
You can. You can actually wipe this with that. You're right. I didn't even think of that. That's a great idea.
So that should come right out.
That should come right out. That's a 1/4 cup of molasses, so not too much. This is my secret egg replacer. This is a 1/4 cup of applesauce.
Here, I always scrape
You love to
everything
scrape. You know what? My mother was the same way. Gotta get, it's like
look,
when you,
this is a whole tablespoon.
There's a whole tablespoon, and she always used to get angry at me about that too.
I'm really
it's a stickler
persistent.
thing. No,
I am.
That's wonderful. So this is, this replaces the egg. This is a 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce.
Okay.
And this is the equivalent of 1 egg.
How much?
1 egg.
No, how much applesauce?
Oh, a 1/4 cup.
But is that homemade?
Well, it could be. I actually do make my own applesauce, but this is a great organic brand.
I think if you have children with allergies, you should be making your own applesauce.
Absolutely.
Putting it in the freezer. That's one of the things that freezes so well.
It does. You're right.
You have to have a big freezer that has everything clearly marked with what it is. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, and you know what, Martha? Another tip I love to replace the eggs in like muffins and breads is just a tablespoon of water per egg acts as an egg replacer. Because I don't really like the commercial egg replacers. I like to use all natural ingredients.
Yes.
So add the dry.
What's this?
This is for our rolling. We're going to roll our dough. So just add that in, and we don't want to over-mix. We like to kind of, you know, mix just until it's incorporated.
Okay.
You don't want a tough cookie. No tough cookies in the house. And that looks fabulous.
So once you get it all mixed up, all incorporated.
All done. So we're going to take our little...
Did you chill it?
Yes. And actually, you know, a lot of recipes call for like an hour plus of chill time. I don't have that kind of time in my house with 5 kids. They want to make it now.
Oh, but you can put it in the freezer.
Freezer for like 10, 15 minutes is always the tip I love to give to them.
So you're making a ball.
Yeah, so just make a little ball, roll it up. This is a great job for the kids. They all get a little ball to roll. Yep, and I was going to do this. So this is just rolling it in sugar. So yours looks so much prettier.
Well, no, it doesn't.
That.
It's perfectly the same.
But doesn't that dough smell amazing?
So now you don't have to press it or anything.
You don't. No, this just flattens on its own, which is great. And then here's our little cup of water. And what I had the little kids do, just kind of throw a little bit of water on it.
Oh.
It's just kind
of
a
fun... You could use a spray bottle.
You could, but you know, kids are never going to use a spray bottle.
Oh, yes, they will.
Do they?
Did you ever give them one?
You know, I have, and then they spray their hair. I have 4 boys, Martha. It's not a pretty sight when I give them tools. So, yeah, so we just throw that. Now, this is what they look like, and I would love to show you this too. These are your packaging.
I know.
And what I love about this,
so pretty.
I give these treats for teacher gifts. And in fact, when I go home tonight, I'm making these cookies, and I always use your packaging from Michael's. And they love it.
Isn't it pretty?
No, it's gorgeous. And it's just a very special little treat, you know, as a thank you for a great school year or happy holidays. I love giving little packages of cookies. And don't they look beautiful? They look like any other molasses cookie.